Listen to me very carefully. There are moments in life when heaven interrupts earth. Moments when God breaks through the noise, the confusion, the battles, the storms, the discouragement, and speaks directly to the heart of a human being. And right now, God is speaking to YOU. You may be in your room alone. You may be sitting in silence. You may be watching this with tears in your eyes. But in this moment, heaven has leaned down and the Spirit of God is touching your life. You didn't come here by accident. You didn't click this by coincidence. You didn't stumble here randomly. God orchestrated this exact second, this exact breath, this exact message to tell you something. Your season is about to change. You've cried. You've fought. You've struggled. You've waited. You've endured storms people don't even know you survived. But now God says, this is the moment I lift you. This is the moment I shift you. This is the moment I break the chains. This is the moment I silence the enemy. This is the moment I breathe life back into your spirit. And listen, I am not here to motivate. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to deliver a word from heaven. Your breakthrough is closer than your breath. You may feel stuck. You may feel forgotten. You may feel tired. But the hand of God is not limited by your situation. God is not intimidated by your problems. God is not overwhelmed by your circumstances. When God decides to move, He moves with power. He moves with authority. He moves with precision. He moves purpose, and He's moving right now. Tejil wo kenos wo you are. You may say, but I feel alone. But I feel lost. But I feel like nothing is working in my life. Let me tell you something. God knows EXCTLY where you are. He knew where Moses was hiding in the wilderness. He knew where Joseph was trapped in a prison. He knew where Daniel was surrounded by lions. He knew where Jonah was buried under the waves. He knew where David was ignored in the fields. And He knows where YOU are. Nobody can hide from God. Nobody can disappear from His sight. Nobody can fall so low that His hand cannot reach them. God sees the tears you hide. God hears the prayers you whispered. God knows the battles you've been fighting silently. And He says to you, my child, I have not forgotten you. You were not rejected. You were redirected. You were not abandoned. You were being prepared. You were not defeated. You were being positioned. Every painful moment was shaping you. Every disappointment was training you. Every delay was protecting you. God is slow to leave, but fast to rescue. And your rescue is not years away. It is closer than you think. T presiros, not panas man tiitis. Some of you are under pressure. You feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. You wake up tired. You go to sleep drained. You no longer smile the way you used to. And the devil is whispering, see, God forgot you. See, your prayers don't matter. See, your faith isn't working. But the devil is a liar. Pressure does not mean God left you. Pressure is the sign that you are close, very close, to a breakthrough. Before a seed breaks open and rises, it faces pressure. Before gold shines, it faces fire. Before a diamond is shaped, it faces crushing. Before God rises you, He prepares you. And your pressure is proof that God has been working behind the scenes. You're not being crushed. You are being formed. You're not being destroyed. You are being refined. You're not being punished. You are being positioned. There is something God placed inside you that requires pressure to activate. A greater anointing, a stronger faith, a deeper hunger, a clearer vision, a bolder courage. Pressure is not the enemy of purpose. It is the birthplace of it. R-A-G-N-I-S-I-A-S, not A-B-S-E-N-T. There are seasons when God feels quiet. You pray, you cry, you ask, and heaven seems still. But silence is not abandonment. Silence is strategy. When a teacher is silent, the test is happening. When God is silent, He is watching your faith grow. He is building your endurance. He is strengthening your spirit. He is preparing your victory. God's silence is never empty. It's loaded with purpose. Let me tell you a secret. The devil does not attack you because of your present. He attacks you because of your futur. He sees your destiny. He sees your calling. He sees your potential. He sees what God is shaping inside you. That's why the battle has been intense. That's why the warfare has been heavy. That's why the nights have been long. Because the enemy knows that if you ever realize who you truly are in God, you will become unstoppable. Satan does not waste bullets on empty targets. He attacks people carrying destiny. The storm around you is the proof of the greatness inside you. The Bible is full of the word suddenly. Suddenly there was a sound from heaven. Suddenly the chains broke. Suddenly Jesus appeared. Suddenly the storm stopped. God moves slowly in preparation, but suddenly in manifestation. And for you, God is going to move suddenly. A sudden healing, a sudden restoration, a sudden financial breakthrough, a sudden opportunity, a sudden open door, a sudden blessing you didn't even pray for. God doesn't need time. He needs a moment. And your moment is coming while you're BSDLIs. I don't care what happened in your past. I don't care how many mistakes you made. I don't care who left you. I don't care who doubted you. I don't care who betrayed you. God is not done. God is not finished. God is not weak. God is not confused. You have not seen your best days yet. You have not lived your best moments yet. You have not stepped into your greatest season yet. The world may have counted you out, but heaven is counting you in. People may have turned their backs, but God is turning your story. Your pain is not permanent. Your season is not final. Your story is not over. God has written a future for you that is greater than anything behind you. Some of you listening right now, you've been walking through fire. Fire in your mind, fire in your family, fire in your finances, fire in your emotions. And you're thinking, Lord, why am I still in this fire? But hear me. If God allowed you to enter the fire, it is because He is going to walk you out of it with victory. When Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were thrown into the furnace, the king expected to see 3 men burning. But when he looked again, he saw a 4th man walking in the fire. That 4th man, that presence, That divine companion was Jesus himself. And he didn't put out the fire. He didn't stop the heat. He didn't remove the flames. But he stepped into the fire with them. They didn't walk alone. They didn't stand alone. They didn't suffer alone. And YOU are not alone either. Every fire you're walking through right now, every storm bursting around you, every mountain standing in your way, God is not watching from a distance. He is right there in it with you. And here's the part the enemy hates. The fire didn't burn them. It blessed them. The fire didn't destroy them. It displayed God's glory. The fire didn't weaken them. It wore them favor. What was designed to kill them became the very place God showed his power. And for you, this fire is not your grave. This season is not your ending. This battle is not your defeat. This is the place God will show himself mighty. You will come out without the smell of smoke. You will come out without the scars of shame. You will come out without the marks of defeat. You will come out stronger, wiser, purer, and more anointed than ever. Pradia B ho bidt Siemens. Let me tell you something you may not realize. You survived things you didn't even know were trying to destroy you. Accidents that never happened. Attacks you never saw. People who planned your downfall, but God blocked their plans silently. You didn't dodge that situation by luck. Heaven covered you. Angels stood around you. God stood in front of you. Some of you are alive today, not because the doctor saved you, not because the medicine healed you, not because the situation changed, but because God said, "Not my child, not today." You don't know how many nights God fought battles for you while you were asleep. You don't know how many tears God wiped from your soul before they could reach your eyes. You don't know how many doors God shut because the enemy was waiting behind them. You have no idea how many dangers God removed before they could touch you. And the same God who protected you in silence is about to bless you in public. Tichi re so godi o be broken. Some of you feel broken. You feel shattered inside, pieces everywhere. Hope in fragments, strength leaking out, dreams crushed. But listen carefully. God allows breaking before he releases blessing. When the alabaster jar was broken, then the fragrance filled the room. When Gideon broke the jar, then God revealed the victory. When Jesus broke the bread, then it multiplied. Breaking is not the end. Breaking is the beginning of multiplication. Your heart may be broken now, but your future will be multiplied. Your hope may be broken now, but your blessing will be multiplied. Your strength may be broken now, but your anointing will be multiplied. God never wastes broken things. He uses them. He collects the pieces, rebuilds them with purpose, and breathes destiny into them. Your brokenness is the birthplace of breakthrough. You have been praying, waiting, hoping, asking God, why is this taking so long? But God's delays are divine protection. You prayed for a door to open, but God knew that behind that door was betrayal, heartbreak, or danger you couldn't see. You asked for a person to stay in your life, but God removed them because they were blocking your growth. You cried for opportunities you didn't get. But God knew they were traps in disguise. Stop thinking God is ignoring you. He is protecting you. He is ordering your steps. He is guiding your path. He is removing the wrong things to make room for the right GT things. And listen, if God said, wait, it is O-N-L-Y because the blessing He's preparing is bigger than the one you prayed for. God never says no to punish you. He says no to prepare you. He never delays to disappoint you. He delays to develop you. You're not being left behind. You're being set up for something you didn't even imagine. Techi inem tiarida beat filed. Let me tell you the truth. The enemy tried to break you. He tried to steal your peace. He tried to kill your joy. He tried to destroy your hope. But you're still here, still breathing, still fighting, still standing, still holding on to faith. You're living proof that the enemy's worst attack was not strong enough to cancel God's purpose for your life. Every time the devil said, "This will destroy them," God said, "This will develop them." Every time the devil said, "They will fall," God said, "They will rise." Every time the devil said, "It's over," God said, "I'm just beginning." The fact that you're still alive is evidence that God has a plan. G-R-E-8 plan. A powerful plan. A biraktaro ogh plan. You are not at the end of your story. You are at the turning point. Why you are jade unhe seeso. A seeso lefty eye. Now hear this is the par hell does not want you to hear. Your season is changing. You're stepping out of fear, confusion, delay, spiritual dryness, exhaustion, loneliness, financial struggle, emotional heaviness, and stepping into clarity, open doors, divine, help, supernatural favor, new peace, deeper faith, unexpected blessings, restoration, acceleration. God is about to lift you higher than you've ever been lifted. People will wonder, how did this happen so fast? How did they rise so quickly? How did their life turn around like this? And your answer will be Goddidit. Because when God lifts you, no power can pull you down. No enemy can stop you. No curse can block you. No voice can limit you. No weapon can defeat you. This is your moment. This is your shift. This is your divine lifting. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what God is about to do next. And my friend, listen carefully, because some of you are standing in the most dangerous place a child of God can stand, not in sin, not in fear, not in failure, but in almost. You almost prayed. You almost trusted. You almost forgave. You almost surrendered. You almost believed God would do it. But almost has never opened a single miracle. God does not honor almost. God honors way yes, Lord. God honors here I am. I honors I will, I'll rest. And right now, right here, heaven is leaning over the balcony and waiting for you to stop being an almost believer and step into the F-U-L, Suar and Dirad, Kyled, Giod. Because when you fully surrender, God fully releases. When you give Him the broken pieces, He gives you the masterpiece. When you tell Him, "Lord, I can't carry this anymore," He whispers, "You were never meant to carry this alone." The devil whispered to some of you, "It's over for you. But God sent me to shout back into your soul. It hasn't even begun. You think you've seen God move. You think you've seen blessings. You think you've seen miracles. My friend, you've only tasted crumbs. The feast is coming. The breakthrough is coming. The restoration is coming. The open door is coming. The supernatural acceleration is coming. God does not start something in your life and walk away. He is the Alpha, but He is also the Omega. What He begins, He finishes. You are not in the chapter called failure. You are in the chapter called formation. God has been shaping you, breaking you, refining you, preparing you. Not to reduce you, but to release you. Do you realize something? The devil threw everything he had at you. Your heart was attacked. Your mind was attacked. Your finances were attacked. Your family was attacked. Your faith was attacked. But look at you. Why you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still standing. You are still holding on. The enemy aimed to bury you, but he didn't know you were a seed. And when seeds go into the dark, they don't die, they grow. So if life has felt dark lately, if you felt buried, if you felt forgotten, I have good news. New life is about to break through. Your roots are deep now. Your foundation is strong now. You are not who you were last year. You are not who you were last month. There is a strength in you that only storms could produce. Every time God is about to elevate someone, He allows doors to close, not to punish them, but to protect them. Some of the opportunities you lost, some relationships that ended, some people who walked away, some job you didn't, some plans that collapsed. You thought it was rejection, but heaven was shouting, Ardaraio. God is about to open a door that will not be controlled by people, employers, friends, or enemies. When God opens it, no one can block it. When God says, why yes, no voice can say, no. When God lifts you, no force can bring you down. This is the season where God is not asking permission from people to bless you. He is not checking opinions before He promotes you. He is not waiting for approval from others. When God decides, it happens. The tears you cried, they were not wasted. Every night you prayed, He heard everyone. Every time your heart broke, He counted every piece. God does not waste pain. He converts it. He transforms it. He resurrects it. Your biggest scars will become your biggest testimonies. Your darkest valleys will become your greatest sermons. Your hardest battles will become your strongest weapons. There are people listening to your voice in the future who will be saved because of what you survived. Your story will pull someone else out of the fire. You didn't endure this for nothing. You endured this because heaven saw something in you that hell tried to destroy, but hell failed. Hell, A-L-B-O-A-S, fails when God has marked someone for destiny. When the disciples were in the storm, Jesus didn't shout from the shore, "Good luck." No. He walked into the storm. He moved through the waves. He stepped on the water. He reached into their fear. God does not watch you struggle from a distance. He steps into the storm with you. So if your life feels chaotic, if nothing makes sense, if the winds are loud and the waves are rising, don't panic. Look again. You might just see Jesus walking toward you, because storms reveal what blessings hide. God is closer than you think. Godies berekiken gienro diolel she and sayen yayur life. Some of you are carrying battles that didn't start with you. Curses, patterns, addictions, financial bondage, fear of broken families. But hear me, ends with you. Right here, right now. The cycle is breaking. The curse is breaking. The spiritual chains are breaking. The patterns are breaking. You won't pass this to your children. Your children will be raised in peace, not trauma. Your home will have blessing, not brokenness. Your future will carry faith, not fear. What was meant to destroy your family line will become the testimony of your family line. You are the turning point. You are the beginning of a new story. You are the one God chose to shift the direction of generations. Some blessings you can explain. Some miracles you can understand. Some breakthroughs you can predict. But what God is about to do next in your life, you won't be able to explain. You'll only be able to say, this was G-O-D. People who doubted you will say, how did this happen? How did you come back? How did you rise? How did you survive? How did you get here? And you will smile and say, it wasn't me, it was G-O-D.